Ooh, that looks tasty.
Welcome, folks, to The Hungry Gamer is back with another episode of the Monthly Menu, and today we are talking about the top 5 games from January 2024. And as a reminder, these are the games that hit my table the most during the month, and because of December kind of being a recap of the whole year, for January, I did not have picks for January, so we're just going to jump in and see what hit the table the most. And it was actually a good thing because January was another super busy month. I think I was busy every single weekend, traveling most of them for about half of December and then just about all of January. So it's another month where I did not play as many games as I would like. But that being said, let's jump right in with the list. Coming at number 5, we have Res Arcana. Now, this is a game I have not covered before, but it's one that Don from Secret Cabal just adores, and he's always going on about. He introduced me to it at Origins. I played it again with him when I got to visit him in Maryland, and my wife came, and she got to play too, and she really liked it. She said, buy this game now! So I bought the game now, and now we have all of it. And I will say, Levity Games on Etsy has an amazing set of stickers that you can get to bling out your bits. It took forever to put them all on there, but they look great. I love them. They make me very happy. Check it out. But this is a tableau building, drafting game, depending on how you play. Pretty much you draft. And you're just kind of doing a tableau building engine build, trying to be the first one to hit X number of points. It is very satisfying. I think this is a game that probably would not be as satisfying if it wasn't so quick. But because it is so quick, it is intensely satisfying. Really enjoy that. Helps that my wife loves it so much. Next one on the list is Age of Rome, and this is a relatively recently delivered crowdfunding game that the main shtick of it is the board rotates, and as the board rotates, it changes what you have access to, both for building up the region and for playing your workers out on them. And I have a review that isn't released yet, but I have a review coming. This game plays 1 to 4, and overall, I love the shtick. I love the shtick behind it. I love the rotating board. I love the way it looks. It's very clever. Really a cool game for 3 and 4 players, 100%. Really good for that level player count. Number 3 on the list is Aventuria, and this is one that I favorably reviewed a while ago, and it is an adventure card game a la Sentinels of the Multiverse, a la Pathfinder adventure card game, a la Earthborn Rangers. And it was a really solid game, and they were kind enough to send me a copy before the most recent Kickstarter, which I backed, not everything, but I backed a lot. And boy, oh boy, do I have a lot of stuff now. But I'm really glad I did, because this is a very satisfying game. It is so satisfying to get out there, go on a little adventure, roll some dice, play some cards. It has this really awesome, and I mean awesome, way that you have to use your cards as both your energy to play more cards, and of course also as the cards to play. Very clever. I haven't dug into the character advancement mode yet, or the advanced campaigns yet, just some of the basic stuff that I have, but really like Aventuria. You're probably going to hear about Aventuria on this list again sometime throughout the year. Next on the list is Taverns and Dragons, and this is a quirky little tableau building rondel worker placement game with recipes of fulfillment that just kind of latched on to me. I wasn't sure how much I was going to like it, and unfortunately the video I put out hasn't gotten a lot of play, it hasn't gotten a lot of buzz, but it's a very clever little game. It's small, it's easy to put somewhere on your shelf. It plays quickly. The solo's pretty darn solid. Might be a little bit easy on the solo, but a very clever little game. I really like it. I don't know if you're going to get it on the top of the month again, but you're almost definitely going to hear me talk about it sometime throughout the year. Taverns and Dragons. And then number 1 on the list is Mythwind. And this is the latest game from Open Owl Studios. And this is an odd little sandbox game. And I've only played it solo. And this is one that is so intriguing to me because it's such a relaxed, calm, simple game where you're just doing a thing, building up a town and building up your character that you have. And there's 4 different characters, at least. There's actually 5. I only have 4 of them. And you're just kind of building them up and experiencing this wild land, this Mythwind Valley. And there's a story that you're going through, and you're discovering stuff, but really it's a sandbox and you're just playing to experience it. It's a very relaxing game. I've played 2 of the 4 characters so far, and I've really enjoyed it. I'm very much looking forward to experiencing the other 2, and I should have that done sometime in the next couple of weeks. So you might see this on the list again for February, but who knows. But very, very clever game. They have a new campaign coming, so I'm really going to try to make sure I get that out soon. But definitely enjoying it so far. So that brings us to the picks for February. These are the games that I am hoping to get to the table. As always, we have the list. We haven't touched the list in forever. Honestly, we're probably not going to because my wife is super, super busy with work and the course she's taking and the big tests coming up, so we're probably not going to get to play anything. But I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful to get at least something off the list. I really want to get through it and create a new list, so hopefully that happens. We'll see. Next one is Summoner's War 2nd Edition. This is one that knocked out one of my picks from the 3 Idiots Game of the Year tournament. And I played it once very, very quickly at Gen Con a few years ago, very, very rushed, and I was like, that was fine. But the way that Michael Kelly went on and on and on about how amazing this game is, I'm like, okay, I got to give this another try. And Plaid Hat was kind enough to send me a couple of the decks, and I really want to get some serious plays in of this month. And I've played online, and if you just go give them your email, you get a free deck online. And I'm probably going to buy a few more decks online, but I really want to experience a bunch of these different decks. So Summoner's War potentially could become one of my top 2-player games, depending on how it all goes. But very, very excited about Summoner's War. Next one is one that has been on the picks more, I think, than any other game that I have. That is Vindication. Now, Vindication is one that I have made part of my 5x5. So I need to play this game at least 5 times this year. And I've played it once. And I really want to play more because I want to experience all these modules. Because for the most part, I don't experience the modules. I want to do that. I want to play with all the new stuff. And I haven't gotten to do it yet, so I'm really excited to play some Vindication. The next one, this one's a little bit of a gimme. Of course, who knows, might not happen. Because I'm going to a convention, and at every single convention I go to, I try, if it's a local one, I try to get in a max player count game of Vast Mysterious Manor. This game is a glorious mess of rules. I love every second of it, and I desperately want to play again. Hopefully it will happen. We shall see. This is the one this is the only one that is a, in theory, gimme, because I am kind of scheduled to do that. The last one on the list is Fractal Beyond the Void. And it's rare that you see a 4X game on my list. It's just not really my jam, but this game is so good. I had such a wonderful time playing it for the first time in the final production copy form with Streamline Matt and a couple others that I'm dying to get it back to the table. I really want to try the co-op mode. We'll see if Streamline's willing to give that a go. We might play it at the same convention, so we'll see, but Fractal, that's the last on the list. So there you have it, folks. That is the top 5 games of January 2024 and my picks for February 2024. As always, this is where I want to take a brief moment and say thank you to all the channel members. Some of you even stuck around after you got your Flamecraft promo cards. A couple of people they signed up. Oh, I love your channel. Give me a card. I'm like, okay, here's a card, and they disappeared, which I knew might happen, but it is very helpful to me. It does help me get to conventions. It does help me upgrade my equipment every now and then. It helps me purchase games that I can't get sent to me, but I think you would like to see. For example, I just got a copy of Hegemony because I know people want to see that. And I've played it once. Anyhow, I was able to get a copy, and the channel membership really did help make that happen. So thank you very much to all the channel members. You've seen them going across the screen on the bottom. Thank you so very much. You can join 99 cents a month or more. The more you put in, the more access and stuff you get to. Anyhow, there you have it, folks. Until next month, as always, if you found this video useful, please like, subscribe, and share. Maybe become a channel member. As always, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.